Capricorn, welcome to your in-depth reading for yours and theirs. What's up? What's going on? Like always with yours and theirs, take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse those energies as you see fit. More so with yours and theirs, as energy exchange and interchange is real, rapid, and fluid. Having said that, your person may not be about a significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, ex type situation. It's whomever's in the dynamic as I'm describing it. So it could be about a family member or friend. I don't know. It's up to you. Going back to the principal point, take what resonates, leave what does not. And do keep in mind, these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate at all. Frustrating but normal. Check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. All right. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn in their person. Show me Capricorn, please. Okay, that's good. We're going to start with your sign, but as I said in the intro, reverse the energies as you see fit. Show me Capricorn. The Moon. Oh, yes. The Empress. Ten of Cups. Okay. Interesting. It may not be entirely visible to you, but you seem to be developing into quite the empowered person. Loving, relaxed. Okay? But with a very strong idea of who you are. Why it's unknown to you, why you can't fully see it, how it's developing, I don't know. We'll see. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. Death. Page of Cups. Something or someone is no longer moving in your direction. I believe. Five of Wands. The Hermit. The Hierophant. Three of Wands is in the overview. Possibly a little time has passed, waiting. Hopefully that's active, right? Hopes and looking forward to things out on the horizon. But the Hermit, the Hierophant, you know, that's a lot of inner strength and healing and committing to it as well. The fights, the arguments. No longer willing to participate in that, but learn from it, heal from it, reflect upon it, and commit to other things. We're going to start right there with that Three of Wands. Show me that Three of Wands, please, for Capricorn. Show me that Three of Wands. Let's see the Three of Wands. The Sun, Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. All right. There's some roughness in here. You're still dealing with some anger. I see you're trying to put more and more distance between yourself and it every day. Okay. You're trying to remember the warmth of the sun, specifically what makes you happy. And you're having to get back in touch with that and really dedicate your mind towards it. But it's not always easy. It's not easy. It seems like you're more focused on the horizon in terms of getting reacquainted with your sense of happiness. That might explain why the moon is in your opening position. Perhaps you do not see how much progress you have made, right? It's more like you're fixated on what you have yet to achieve. And you're like, I'm still angry and I'm still frustrated. Perhaps you, when you try to check in on yourself and what it is you're doing, perhaps you're not satisfied with the results. I don't know. But I don't think you quite understand where you are. There's where you think you are. Okay? And there's what's unfolding for you. Okay? I think you got very fixated on somewhere out, way out there on the horizon about what happiness is or what your goals are. And you see how much more you have yet to accomplish, how much more ocean you have yet to cross. Instead of saying perhaps how much progress you have made. And I know you, can I say I'm surprised? Long-term goals and gappy, yeah, they'll go hand in hand. You know? But I think you're more frustrated by what you perceive as your lack of progress. You might be surprised. Let's see that moon. It feels like your happiness is so far away from you, and this is what I haven't achieved. I'm still angry by this. there's a huge ocean between me and my goals, right? I'm waiting on me to feel better. Kind of like this. Let's see that moon. Show me the moon. Show me the moon. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups. That's the truth. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. You have a developing moon here, you know? Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You have a truth unfolding for you. It's a strong one, too. I mean, it might seem futile and frustrating to you, but it's not. This is knowledge that's waiting to burst forth for you about how far you've come and how wonderful you're becoming. With a stronger sense of wish fulfillment and love of thyself. The Queen of Wands there, feeling good about yourself, too. I mean, that's a truth knowledge bomb waiting to crack on you. While you're over here being impatient with your so-called lack of progress, you actually have a wealth of activity there you don't have full access to it. Why? Because you're probably fixated on the horizon instead of how much you have accomplished so far. That would be my first guess. And feeling impatient for the results. Why am I not happy yet? You might be more than you know. Why don't you take a stop and do a look around and see how far you've come, your progress point, what you have managed to achieve. Because the Capricorn I'm looking at, you don't know it yet, but you're actually quite satisfied. You like who you are. You very much want to be in touch with who you are and to feel good about you too. It's a truth that hasn't fully dawned on you, but when you do access that, you know what, this is the progress I have made. This is how far I have come. This is how I feel good about me. Not just my failure to reach the other side of the horizon. No. Guys, it's not just about the destination, it's the journey here. And I think you're really fixated on that destination as opposed to the journey. Because if you checked in yourself in the journey that you're on, you might see how much progress you've made. Because you have a wealth of activity, but you don't fully see it. You can't fully access it. Okay? Let's see that Empress, please. Show me the Empress. I don't think you understand exactly how much you have managed to achieve and or accomplish for yourself. Specifically, feeling good about yourself, but it's like, I can't access that. All I can see is what I haven't done. All I can see is what's getting in my way between myself, this shore, and the next shore. Okay. Let's see that Empress, please. Perfectly honest with you, you're looking well-to-do and capable. I think you're going to give yourself credit via success, what you can see, instead of your process about who you are as a person. It's who you are as a person that allows you to have that success. Okay? It's not success that makes you a good or bad person. It's you as a person that gets to determine your level of success. Okay? Let's not lose sight of that. Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, Judgment. Okay? Sometimes you're not convinced that love is for you. There's some things here that haven't worked out. It's put you in a position of shying away from finding or feeling like you have access to equal love in some way. That you're more in a position of power as opposed to love. And that this is a lesson you've had to come to terms with. You're saying you're more comfortable with empowerment and decision making and than you are perhaps feeling that you have an equal out there. So while you seem to be comfortable with status, accessing love at a personal level, not so comfortable for you. Well, that would kind of make sense why you don't fully allow yourself to access how you personally feel about you and how far you've come. Ten of Cups. I think you're much more comfortable with your outward appearance and sense of empowerment and decision making than you are with your own personal notes of how you feel about yourself and how you perceive you feel about yourself in connection to someone else. Be they right there or not, and I don't think that's quite the case yet. Let's see that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups. The Lovers, Two of Pentacles, the Empress. I'm just... You kind of want to know if there will ever be a strong connection for you in the greater scheme of things. Even while you're telling me you're not entirely convinced that equal love is for you, that you'll ever find it. Can you ever balance strong connections and still retain your own sense of crown and empowerment? Is it feasible to have something so strong and so unique in the greater scheme of things? Can you even keep something like that grounded? I think you're much more comfortable accessing your sense of achievement and empowerment than you are your personal sense of feeling. Because a big part of you would like something so much greater, but you're like, you don't know if it's workable in the real world, if it's sustainable specifically. So it's kind of like you go back to square one. I just don't know if love like that's for me. Has it occurred to you just haven't met your particular lid because you're a particular pot? A very particular pot. Well, you're a particular pot, which means you're going to need a very unique and particular lid. Do I think love unions for this Capricorn I'm looking at, have they worked out famously for you? Not so much. Does it make you doubt how much you love yourself? But do you doubt your sense of can-do? No, absolutely not. Like I said, I think you really get fixated on the horizon instead of understanding where the heck you are. It's interesting. I'm not done with you. But we are going to go ahead and jump over here. Knight of Pentacles, Death, Page of Cups. Something no longer moves towards you. Okay. Let's see that Knight of Pentacles, please. Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. Whatever used to move in your direction was highly stable, but it was kind of a limited experience to friendship and sense of cooperation. Let's build something. High levels of productivity here. Production, production, production. Security, stability, security, stability. And it is coming across literally as kind of a work acquaintanceship, someone we co-founded things with, a business with, partnership with, I don't know, but it's high functioning. High functioning. Like I said, it used to move in your direction and it had a very steady clip or a steady pace attached to it. But it's coming across heavily as a strong alliance in terms of production value, stability forming, foundation forming, and possibly a really strong alliance or friendship. But that was all. Okay. I'm not saying we didn't co-create a whole world with this person. There's a good chance you did. You showed me a very strong sense of can-do attitude and empowerment yourself. So I can't say I'm surprised that you would form, or I should say forge a connection with somebody who had equal values attached to productivity. Okay, coin and sense of empire building, to be perfectly honest. Let's see Death, please. Show me Death. Show me death, please. Eight of Wands, Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, and the growth stopped. The communication stopped. That sense of continuing forward, Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, no matter how slow, stopped. The building of the empire stopped with this person. Talks, conversation, project work, whatever it was, it stopped. The pathway here shall not continue. The partnership just stopped. Let's see that Page of Cups, please. That sense of slow building, steady pace. Page of Cups, show me that Page of Cups. Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles. They will always retain some sort of feeling for you. Sometimes they check in on you. Like, in other words, sometimes they do like this and they turn backwards and look at you. Okay. Four of Pentacles, but it's not much. It's not much. They have a reflection quality attached to them. Sometimes they look at you. They hold on specifically to what feeling there was. Well, that was it. Who the hell is this to you? It's not much. In many ways, they're still attached to you, but they keep the biggest portion of their feeling behind them. It's not up for display. It's not up for display. Like I said, sometimes they turn around, check in on you, but they refrain a great deal. It's not active. It's not like it used to be. I need to see this Five of Wands. See that Five of Wands? Let's see that Five of Wands. Show me that Five of Wands. Tower, Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles. There's something here you refuse to invest in anymore. Refuse to. And that meant completely withdrawing your participation. It was a rift, a big one. An argument, a big one. And then it was kind of like understanding the futility of this, whatever it was. We kind of made a hard decision here with the Queen of Swords, not once but twice. Page of Pentacles to stop participating in this. It was causing conflict, too much conflict. And you came to terms with it in a very loud way, in a very abrupt way. Hopefully it wasn't shocking, but it was very abrupt. And there's something here, it's like, I will not contribute to the chaos, or I will not contribute to the argument, the frustration, the backbiting, the agenda. I will not argue over this. Too much frustration here. Let's see that Hermit, please. Show me the Hermit. Show me the Hermit. Show me that Hermit, please. The Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, much time has passed. You feel a lot better. Yes, this is all past reflection. There's a lesson looking back on all this. The Hermit holds up the lantern so he can look backwards onto the pathway and learn from experience, literally having walked the path. In other words, you couldn't have learned unless you had done it. So in other words, it serves a purpose if we allow ourselves to see it and understand it. And that's exactly what you're showing me. It's, you had to make sense of this. And it's something that you reflect upon greatly in terms of your own personal sense of growth and direction. And in many ways, you can look back on this and heal from it, learn from it. But when it comes to that age-old thing, that age-old lesson, was there something here? Was it worth it? The answer is yes. You can retain some level of confidence about that. But that's a lot. That's a lot of deep digging and soul searching and insight about this situation. I had a heavy pause there for a reason. I'm gonna get back to that. Say that Hierophant, please. Show me the Hierophant, please. Show me that Hierophant. Show me that Hierophant, please. Justice, Four of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I have no doubt. See, this thing that you were wondering about, if these kind of loving relationships will ever be for me, the answer is yes. You'll have one for yourself in time. Trust the process. It's right here. And I mean time. I know, baby, you didn't think the equal thing is going to happen for you, that you're too empowered, or you're too... I don't know. I don't know. This thing of giving yourself the emotional recognition that you need about how you love yourself, and that you need to see that for yourself. Ace of Swords is absolutely related to that sense of success for you and what looks like a legit, and I mean legit. Do you want to know how I only call marriage when I see a combination like this? Hierophant, Justice, the Four of Wands. That's legit. Cross legitimacy. That's signed off on the paperwork. Yes, contractual. That is okay. That's all here. That Ace of Swords is hearkening back to your moon. You yourself feeling good about you and your wish fulfillment, and feeling attractive and alive, not just empowered, but attractive and alive, and that you can attract someone of equal value. You saw it in this person, didn't you? You thought, they're productive like me. Boom. They kill it in the road. Boom. They contribute. They help. Okay? By all rights, this should be my equal. And until one day, and I don't know what triggered that one day. I have not a clue. I have not a clue. But it was a day-long time coming. Okay? Stopped. To this day, this person still looks at you. Reflectively, safely. They put the biggest portion of their feelings behind them. And kind of safely observe you. But that's it. Refrain from communication or expressing their feelings. That's there. I know they felt something. You suspected it too. You did. So you thought, this is what happened, tricky little Capricorn you are. This is what you thought. You thought I would feel good about me, and I would know about my sense of self-love and wish fulfillment, and that I'm attractive, if they would just confirm it. Bullshit. No. No. What you wanted was for this person to see in you what was there this whole time. You don't need their confirmation, honey. You didn't need the confirmation. It was there this whole time, but you had to realize it. When you understand that you're attractive, you're emotionally attractive, you are sexually attractive, you're passionately attractive, you're all these things. You're not just some empowered figurehead, okay? That's wondering if you will ever get yours in love. No. You wanted this person. You suspected it. But it's like, I can't feel these things until they confirm it. Whatever they were, at best, we'll call it a sturdy alliance. And I grant you it was sturdy. But honey, they're set in their ways. At best, they were a very strong alliance. We're going to go ahead and call it a very fancy friendship. But you didn't need this person in your life to confirm what was already there. For one reason or another, this person wasn't opening up in your life like that. It wasn't happening. But you didn't need them to tell you that you should love yourself and that you're attractive and you can perceive yourself safely that way. You already knew you were a rock star, but on the inside, you wanted very much verification from this person, didn't you? I can tell you this. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you, honey. I don't. I think you've had enough of that, especially if you contemplate if you'll ever have an equal in this life. I don't want to hurt you. They love you. And it's like they will never tell you that. I don't know. I don't know why they couldn't unfold this way. I just know that the pathway that you had with them in some way stopped abruptly and there was no opportunity for healing with it. I keep getting this person's too set in their ways. Alliance, project, work. But that's as much as we're going to get with this person. But you didn't need them to confirm what was already in there, honey. I see you being frustrated. Why haven't I made more progress? You have made oodles of progress. Oodles. Oodles and oodles of it. But you still don't need, you don't need me. You don't need this person. You don't need me. You don't need external validation at all. It's just you. We will always be our biggest advocate. Everything begins with the self. It's you, waiting on you to acknowledge what's in you, not this person, and not the tarot lady, not anybody on YouTube or in your life. You're successful, but you know that that's an easy shot, right? That's the easy shot. I get it, trust me. You're successful, but all you can see is how much love's not working out and how you always feel like you're at this position of waiting for something else on the horizon and you want to get there and how come that, all that progress bullshit. Until you allow that Ace of Swords to come through, the truth of how you really feel about you, that you should love yourself more and be in love with yourself. You're a hottie. You're not just empowered, you're also a hottie. You got a little temper in there too, but it's sexy though. You will have this in time. You will. I don't know with who. I don't know when they enter your timeline. It's somewhere over here when you understand and you finally give yourself peace of mind to look backwards at how far you have come. That is when things will shift and change for you. But do you see how much time is involved here? This is no easy thing. The more you understand that you can look back comfortably and say, this situation served a purpose, and understand that, the more traction you're going to gain for yourself at the personal level. So this, I don't know if I'll ever have something in my life, Christina, that's a Two of Cups, never mind the Lovers. I want that equal, but I don't seem to get that equal. So hey, but at least I can say, I'm empowered. I'm frustrated, but I'm empowered. There's more to you than that. So part ways with this person, peace be with them. Why they have to hide their feelings for you, but they still look back at you. That's their own particular thing that they'll have to deal with. The stuff we don't acknowledge is just another version of karma. It's just emotional karma. It's something else karma. I do believe, however, it was you that triggered the ending. And I think that they accepted it. And I'll say that because I saw you make the decision that was kind of explosive. But how you didn't want to contribute to the ongoing frustration, arguments, or agendas. Okay? I think they were on the receiving end of it and did not raise a protest. No more communication, no more chance to work through it. It's kind of like saying there was no point. It would have plateaued anyway, and so perhaps they're right. But this process is going to be so crucial for you to moving forward into what looks like a very strong, very legal, and very legit commitment. That's what I would love to do an extended. I don't do extendeds, guys. I'm sorry. This is where I'd pick up right here. you allowing yourself to see how much progress you have made. Therefore, what you have fully learned coming forward. Okay. I missed our morning coffee. You and someone else got this as well. I don't remember who. I wasn't thinking. I hope that you can forgive me. I hope that one day you can, that's a big thing here. I hope that you can forgive me. I hope that you can forgive me in both decks. This is a dual oracle set. The forgiveness here. I hope one day you can forgive me twice. I wasn't thinking. You can break generational patterns. You know, just because things didn't work out, perhaps in many connections in your family, doesn't mean it has to happen to you. The more you know who you are, the less likely you are to subject yourself to the things that you grew up with and saw, devaluing the self and really prizing the exterior, all that crap. Okay? This I know absolutely applies to you. I miss our morning coffee. I wasn't thinking. I wonder what it is they weren't thinking, the things they weren't saying or the things they weren't doing. Most likely both. The upfront, non-negotiable pentacle energy. I keep getting it. It's like they're set in their ways. They're set in their ways. They're set in their ways. Not willing to change. Okay. Past life relationship, you have known each other before, that soul bond stuff and repeating patterns. Even if you don't believe in that, the idea is repeating patterns possibly with this person or people like them. You know, where we think we very much, because we only value our exterior, how much we can provide for others in your instance, and empowerment, and therefore you're attracted to someone who showed some similar qualities. You did do something, honey. You did activate their heart space. I see how much they hide, that big Ace of Cups. But refrain from... So I know you made an impact in their life, but it's not really about that. It's about you find your equal where it counts. Okay? If someone is as productive as you, they'll show it right away. You can't fake that. It either is or it isn't. Someone can either measure up to the task in the real world or they can't. That stuff's easy. You want your goal equal. You want your spiritual equal. You want your emotional equal. You know? I know. Finances and career. I see, no doubt that's where they were attracted to you. They see how empowered you are. Kicking ass and taking names. You know? Oh. Very soon for some of you. Okay. Children might have been involved, and there's a whole bunch of stuff after that. But children might have been involved in some way. Okay. Dependents too. But that very soon was meant to get my attention. Perhaps some of you will be processing this better or more comprehensively about Virgo season, and that might finally allow you to access your truth. Putting you on the road to something else. Okay. The letter R, X, K, Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag, but also that sense of empowerment, commanding energy, okay? And the small feminine glasses. Okay. Capricorn, honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well.